Hello everyone, Kurt Holfighter here, and welcome to a quick video here from Holfighter Labs. Today I am embracing a little bit of my Artimento, and I'm going to be sharing something with people that it's been out there for a while. It's just I have not used my YouTube channel really to kind of leverage this, but I felt really empowered today to kind of just do this as I'm working on some of my projects around here, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to share. So one thing about this right here is that, aside being somebody who loves doing the martial arts and art and whatnot, is I also like to write. And, one of the things that I think is very wonderful in the historical martial arts area is that there are plenty of translations that are out there. There's lots of people who do tireless work to bring to people that are doing to understand what exactly these manuscripts are saying so that we might be able to train them, build interpretations, and so on and so forth. I'm not a big linguist, and so therefore I don't necessarily have a lot of those scholastic capabilities I can offer the community. However, I do have a lot of experience within the military, which is what I bring to the training right here. And what I mean by that is that I have an interpretation from people out there that have done certain things as far as for training purposes goes. Well, I would like to introduce something right here, which is a book, which is My Mind to Fight, and I'm not sure if this comes across backwards or whatnot, but it's My Mind to Fight, which is not a book on Fiore's manuscript, but rather how I see the teachings and concepts of Johannes Liechtenauer and his system. And it's a three-part portion right here where it's not just about the sword fighting itself, but also some of the other things right there that I don't believe manuscripts have, but maestros would have absolutely done. And I know right now, so some people might be like, wait a minute here, isn't this the Fiore guy? Isn't this guy, all he talks about is Fiore? Yes, but I also was a person that studied Johannes Liechtenauer and Joachim Meyer before this, and it wasn't until 2020 that I really started to get into the practice of Fiore's Armitsari. So this manuscript, this book right here is not a manuscript. It's just it's my interpretation of what I think things are. It's how I see the fight, and it's also some of the residual things that I think are important for a martial artist to have going into a fight. Whether that be, in how I see Liechtenauer traditions is I don't necessarily see it as a self-defense course, as I would see Fiore's Armitsari, but rather that of the display of arms that combat professionals would have to demonstrate within certain social circles. So this book right here really just kind of goes through those kind of concepts, and it is a big part about right here is, again, like, how do sword work, what are they doing right this, the anatomy of the sword, but also on top of this, as somebody who has had spent time in the military and whatnot, combat practices also for me, they're a way of growth and healing. And I know that may sound kind of weird, but there's a lot of calming benefits that you have to have in heightened stress situations that I don't believe you have to have just there, but anyone can benefit anywhere else. And that's what this book's about, talking about towards the end of it all. So if you want to take a look at this, it's on Amazon right now. There's 3 formats. It's a paperback, it's a hardback, and it's also in Kindle. If you just look up my name, the link to to this book, as well as some of the other books, if you'd like to support me on this, take a look at what I'm doing out there, is going to be in the description below. So take a look right there. And again, like I said, for this, I'm working on something like this for Fiore's works as well, but it's just going to take me some time. So today is just really embracing that Artimento, sharing my work, and giving it out to you all, dear viewers out there. Hopefully you enjoy it. And as always out there, please stay safe, train well, and fight on. I'll see you all soon.